Hello everyone, welcome back to Arcade Spirits. If you don't want to be spoiled or want to watch from the beginning of the LP, I have an Arcade Spirits playlist, or you can buy the game. I have links in the description. In the previous part, we were just dealt with the disaster after disaster. We have found out that this lovely lady, Sue, is responsible for everything that's going on. And just is telling us like, hey, we're gonna come here again and again, and we're always gonna mess stuff up, and you guys gotta accept that, and this is what we have to choose from to respond with. In between, like, the last part, I've just been sitting here going like, do I actually want to be kind and steady, or do I actually want to be bold and charmed and like playful or charming? I want to be diplomatic, to be honest. Rules are rules. If you can respect them, you can stay. You can't claim you didn't know the rules. Obviously you knew them and you broke them anyway. That's a simple and clear-cut fact. I don't know why you cause so many problems if you claim to honestly love our arcade, but regardless, that has to stop. If you can follow the letter and spirit of the law, I'll let you come back. Banning you is effectively the same thing as allowing you in, provided that you play nice. Either way, no more trouble happens. That's all I want. No more trouble. So, can you promise me you'll obey the rules of the road?
No helping it.
I wish I could, but promises, well, promises are a pretty strong thing to ask for, you know. Something's wrong here. I can tell when someone's being sincere with me. She's clearly genuine about wanting to come back, but seems conflicted. How hard is it to not hack machines and run wild? Why would that be a problem? My offer's on the table. No negotiation. Obey the rules and we're fine. I can forgive today's mess as a sign of good faith. But break the rules again, and I'm getting the police involved. Understood? Sue raises an eyebrow at that.
Whoa, put the brakes on! Bad idea, friend. Really bad idea. You don't want to even think about getting the cops involved in this. No. Because, and this is me being honest with you because we're on such good terms, it won't do you any good. We'll be out and back on the streets within a day. We've got friends in high places. We don't sell drugs or weapons. We sell information. And information, as a currency, is far more valuable than what other gangs trade in. So if we're doing this, we don't involve the pigs. Any problems? You come to me direct. That's my rule. Break that rule. And, well, you don't want to see what I can do with the push of a single button.
So now you're threatening me.
I'm just telling you how it is. What you do now is entirely up to you.
Before she can continue her tirade, we're rather rudely interrupted. Oi, Sue! What the hell are you doing here? I don't know. I was reading it how it went, and I don't know why my voice went that way. The thick tension that surrounds us melts away, redirected to the new challenger. All eyes glare towards them. Oh, great. Okay, Antonio, hold that thought. I got business to attend to. Damn right you do. I also like their vibe. They're so cool, too. They're so badass. Ghost monsters don't operate south of 23rd Street. You damn well know this is lovely chainsaw territory. Get lost or get tossed. If I wasn't confused before, I sure as heck am now. All I can do is watch this unfurl before me. With a clap, Sue summons her buddies to her side. I'm sorry, south of what? I don't recall signing any non-compete agreement with you, darling.
Ghost monsters for life!
Oh, ghost monsters? This locker room gossip queen is disrespecting your fearless leader. What do we say to that? Nobody disses Sue on my watch. Nobody. Yeah, and I ain't scared to hit a chick. I'm an equal opportunity socially malicious individual. Think you've got your answer, ladies. Now then. Let's rumble! Not in my arcade! Out! Get out! Well, to the credit, they didn't throw the first punch. But we're talking hand didn't shoot first. Fuck, I forget how to say this name. My brain is not working right now. Level of moral high ground there. Immediately, the ghost monsters and the lovely changelings are at each other's throats, grappling, punching, shoving each other. A baseball bat gets swung and clanks off the side of a racing game. Soda cans are thrown. Someone uproots a chair near the snack machines, and that goes flying too. It's chaos, complete and utter chaos. And it needs to stop. Now. Iris! Already calling the cops, Antonio! As for me, it was supposed to be perfect. It was supposed to be... I did everything I could to make Arcade Spirits a success. I did what I was supposed to do, and fate still screwed me over. But I can stand here lamenting that fact, or I can do something about it. I choose the latter. Priority 1, get the customers the hell out of here. Gavin and Ashley are already on that. I join in, trying to funnel the panicked crowd of kids and gamers out the door and away from the carnage. This way, hurry! In an orderly fashion, please! Out! Everybody out! The fight spills into the bar area, because of course it does. What this ruckus really needed was tons of broken glass, right? Damn it! I'm not letting that heck get away with this. Until now, it's been the world's— oh my god, she has a gun, please! Until now, it's been the world's sloppiest barroom brawl. Teenagers flailing at each other wildly, generally wrecking the scene rather than each other. But now she's pulled out a gun. Not some arcade light-up gun, but a real-life shooting and killing gun. This isn't happening. This cannot be happening. But this is 100% happening. The leader of the lovely chainsaw gang raises her weapon and takes aim at Sue, trying to end this. But her target is conveniently tucked behind Mr. Fame and Queen Bee. If I don't do something, someone is going to get seriously hurt. My mind races. If everything is indeed in ruins, I have one chance to make this right. One chance to do something good in the midst of all this chaos. Time slows for me, like I'm trapped in a dream state. Pure instincts takes over and I start running towards them. Protect Queen Bee, protect the Fame, protect Sue. I mean, she's aiming at fuck you, Sue. Get down! Oh my gosh! Whoa. Holy heck, what did you do? I was aiming for Sue. Pigs, pigs! Run for it! Stay cool and wipe the footage first, do it! Stay with us, Antonio, stay with us. Help is on the way! Holy jeez. What is going on? I just wanted to make a dream for everyone to enjoy. That's all. Was that so wrong? It's what you would have done. It's what you did do for all of us. But I guess no good deed goes unpunished, huh? The Reeves family curse.
You've a strong spirit, dear. You'll get through this, I know you will.
Oh, Francine!
But for now, oh, you'd best wake up. There's still more to be done.
Slowly, very slowly, I open my eyes. The soft beeping of medical monitoring greets me, as well as an angel in white. Well, an angel in a white lab coat. While they're no heavenly beings, they do appear to be my doctor, armed with nothing more than a clipboard. Probably hit my head really bad and I just didn't get shot. I'm still a little hazy as they briefly explain the situation. Thanks to my wild theatrics, I startled this shooter enough that her bullet missed its intended target. And instead, it went into my leg. Awesome! Great! It hit me. Love it. Which hurts like heck, but apparently resulting in a surprisingly clean shot that I'll recover from in a few weeks easily. Nice, 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 nice. 2 days in the hospital, a week or two on crutches, some limping, then I'll be back to 100%. And more importantly, nobody died! I can live with this momentary pain if someone else gets to live, period. So, could have been better, could have been worse. The doctor, having given me the report, leaves to treat their other patients. But before they do, they inform me I have a visitor. At least there's a plus side. I just wonder who it is. Teo! Teo walks in holding a large bouquet of my favorite flowers. It's a beautiful arrangement and the second biggest one I've ever received. He sheepishly smiles when we lock eyes. These are for you. You're too sweet. The sweetest. Teo places the flowers on my bedside table before sitting down next to me. He takes my hand in his and holds tightly. Before I can say anything, Teo interrupts me.
Thank you for dealing with me in my moment of selfishness earlier. I was too focused on myself to see anything else. I just wanted that job so bad. I know I've been trying to focus on myself rather than pushing everyone else into the spotlight. I was being selfless to the point of diminishing myself. But in this case, maybe being a little more selfless would have helped me understand how isolated you felt. Instead, I got defensive and callous to your needs.
Aww. Yeah.
And for that, I apologize.
Teo goes straight to the point, and I take a moment to ponder his admission. No, I'm sorry. Or I was the selfish one, not you. Or I'll accept your apology if you'll accept mine. We'll go with the basically options for this whole ordeal, because none of these, like, freaking sing to me. Or to Antonio, for that matter. Like, real life, I'm pretty sure I'd apologize. And be like, no, it was my fault, but this one is like, it was both our faults, and that's more of Antonio's thinking. I'd like to think that's his thinking. I accept your apology if you'll accept mine. Teo's apology is kind and thoughtful, however, it's not all on him. It takes two to tango. Of course I accept. But I'm at fault too. We both overreacted, and we can both learn from each other to slow down and talk things out better. Agreed. Communication is key. Now, to kiss and make up. I'd like that. Teo leans over and gingerly places a kiss on my forehead. I really didn't mean for our conversation to end as sour as it did. And I feel even worse if it ended up with you injured before we could sort it all out. It's not like either of us expected this to end in gunfire, Teo. If I was psychic or had superhuman speed, then I could have stopped it easily. Or if I'd just been a little bit quicker to react. You're too hard on yourself, Teo. All that matters is that you're happy. I am happy, and we're happy together. Our eyes lock as I smile lovingly at him. Teo's cheek flush, grinning sheepishly. I'm extremely happy. His smile lingers a second longer before a thought pops into his mind. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I made a few phone calls and chatted with a couple friends in the industry. Go on. You remember Michelle from Max? Yep, of course. Turns out she's working on a new indie game. A rhythm game? Ooh, sounds like it's your jam, literally. It's called Dance Game. That's it, just Dance Game. How apropos. Oh my god, how apropos. According to her, development is coming along at a good pace, and it's poised to take off in a big way. She also dropped some hints that with great popularity comes the need for a great community manager. So she offered me the position closer to launch, which I of course took. Now I can stay here, help out with Arcade Spirits, and have a badass new job. Everything's coming up, Teo. Whoa. But they really named it Dance Game? Honestly? Or what about Showtime Stage? Or that's fantastic news. I like being haha funny for this one. But they really named it Dance Game? Honestly? I'm all for Teo being the community manager of a new game, and I'm actually really thrilled he's staying, but Dance Game? That's a working title, right? Nope, it's the actual name. Legit. It's catchy and it rolls off the tongue. It's going to be a huge hit. I can feel it in my soul. That's a me line. As soon as you're fully healed, I'd love to take you out on a celebratory date night. Yes, please. Now, if I could only heal faster, I should let you nap then. As my great aunt used to say, rest is the best medicine. So relax and enjoy some beauty sleep. Not that you need any, you're the cutest patient in this hospital. Even with this IV attached to me and those bandages on my leg. Even then. Rest up and I'll be back soon. Dream of me. Teo blows me a kiss as he disappears from my hospital room. Seeing the person I care for the most was certainly a boon to my spirit. Now if they could only do something about the food here. With my heart calmed, my body finally tells me it's exhausted. I snuggle into the covers as a yawn escapes me. Just as I'm about to roll over and drift off to sleep, another visitor drops in. It's likely well past visiting hours, but with no small amount of both dread and relief, I'm glad to see her. Mr. Reeves, a word if you will. I try to straighten myself up from my pillow backrest. Time to put on my professional front, even if I'm in excruciating pain. Okay, I should start by explaining that what happened today isn't exactly indicative of... I should hope it was. It's hard to disguise the disbelief on my face. What? It seems I've misjudged your character based on initial unpleasant interaction, but what I saw today, clearly you are no fool, nor a coward. I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you felt at Arcade Spirits with that brush, all over such a small matter. I saw you selfishly throw yourself in front of that bullet. You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that. It's indicative of someone who isn't simply in this for the money, as so many in this industry are. While I'm uncertain why you protected that young criminal, I suppose someone who respects life deeply enough to even protect someone like her is to be respected. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all those eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I have to review tend to be very impersonal and cold. So, you were impressed with our arcade? Well, let's not go that far. I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on even before a gang war broke out. But I will also say I've only ever seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small, up-and-coming arcade similar to yours, everything went wrong. Everything. I wrote my review in an honest fashion, and as a result of my scathing pen, the place was sold and closed down within a month. Sold to a notable figure in this industry. Wait, you don't mean... Yes, Deco Nani. Such is the fate of any arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, only escaped being devoured by being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, your enthusiasm may put it in his crosshair. And if you cannot tidy up your reputation after today's affairs, Arcade Spirits will be next. Again and again torn down by Deco Nani. This time he didn't even have to lift a finger. By pure coincidence, the ghost monsters wrecked everything before he could exact any revenge. Are you sure he didn't send them? You never know. All he has to do is swoop in and buy out what's left of our dreams. However, I have come to a decision. Given I was first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given your willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm going to tell my editor I need more time, and I want to return in 1 week to get a more accurate and mature overview of your operation. 1 week. That's the best I can offer you. This is a difficult hole to climb out of, Mr. Reeves. Even aside from earlier trouble, having a gang fight and a shooting transpire at an arcade. Well, the press will feed on this. Even if I was the only press present and accounted for, they'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. If your arcade survives the initial onslaught, I hope to write a proper review which can lay those concerns to rest. But I'll offer you no more second chances, no more reasonable doubts. Best foot forward when I return, or my readers will know the truth. Understood? Understood. Then I'll leave you to your recuperation. With a curt nod, she turns and leaves the room, leaving me with my thoughts. 1 week. I've got exactly 1 week to completely rebuild our reputation and clear the good name of Arcade Spirits. Otherwise, it's game over. For all of us. You have cleared level 7 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 20,650 points. Woohoo! And now, let's have one last pizza fact. Oh, we're in the last chapter! 62% of Americans prefer meat toppings on their pizza, while 38% prefer vegetarian. Everybody loves different kinds of pizza, and that's a beautiful thing. God, don't talk to me about pizza. I want pizza now. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to, drumroll please, the final level? Save the game! I'm gonna stop here a little earlier than usual. Thank you for joining me. If you don't want to miss the next video, subscribe. Turn on notifications, click that bell icon. If you want to start from the beginning of the Arcade Spirits LP, I have a playlist if you want to play the game yourself. I have links in the description to buy the game. Drop a like if you liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! And thank you to this month's patrons! If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out my Patreon, links in the description. Hopefully I'll see you there.